Wearing a mask will protect me from the virus. The problem is that people who wear these masks usually don't wear them properly.
The coronavirus came from bat soup. That is absolutely not correct.
The coronavirus was deliberately created or released.
Giving humans a little bit too much credit here. Hi, I'm Dr. Sarah Madan. I'm the Senior Director of New York City Health and Hospitals System-Wide Special Pathogens Program.
And I'm Dr. Stephen Morse, Professor of Epidemiology at the Mailman School of Public Health, Columbia University. We're here to debunk myths about the coronavirus.
Let's get started. Getting the coronavirus is a death sentence. Well, there's a lot we still don't know about the coronavirus disease, but based on the data that is coming out, it seems to be a mild type of viral infection. There's a 2% fatality rate and about 18 to 20% that may be in the critical condition range.
And those 2% who die are the sickest. They're in the hospital already. So even those in the hospital have probably a 98% chance of surviving. So it's not a death sentence, I agree.
It is not a death sentence.
Only Chinese people have the coronavirus. Well, it started in China, but the reality is that it's everyone's virus. And if it gets far enough, just like the flu, it could be anywhere.
Infectious disease do not respect boundaries or borders. And for that matter, everyone is susceptible. The coronavirus is the most dangerous virus. That is not true. There are a number of different viruses out there in the world. So let's just compare it to another type of virus. So you have the Ebola virus disease, which has a much higher fertility rate associated with it.
I think the official count is now 6,000 recoveries. But you know, one of the funny things is that we don't usually report recoveries when someone is discharged from the hospital. So all those recoveries, probably there are many more on the way as well. Wearing a mask will protect me from the virus. A lot of people like to think so, and of course a mask gives you a sense of security, but the problem is that people who wear these masks usually don't wear them properly. They've never really been trained. They may not know what kind of mask to wear.
So there's two types of masks. One, the simple or surgical mask that you see the general population wearing, and then there's another type of mask that healthcare workers wear. It's called the N95 mask, and it's a respirator, and it is able to filter particles that are airborne with 95% efficacy. And the one that healthcare workers wear, they have to go through what we call fit testing, and so to make sure they have a perfect seal.
People who may think they want to wear an N95 find it very uncomfortable after a while. So even if it's well fit, it's then especially hard to breathe through.
And the mask is really for those that are infected with the actual coronavirus disease, not so much for a healthy individual. So things that actually proven to be effective is washing your hands often, with 20 seconds, as well as obviously if you're sick, staying home. So a number of other public health measures that actually are proven to be extremely effective. The coronavirus came from bat soup. That is absolutely not correct. So what we know about the current coronavirus disease is that it started in Wuhan in a wet market where there's a number of different animals there. So there's a couple of different speculations out there, but not from somebody obviously consuming bat soup. But what we do know obviously is that once you actually get the coronavirus disease, the form of transmission is obviously through droplet spread. So coming in contact with somebody that is sick with the coronavirus disease, close contact with them, or contact with their droplets right shortly after.
You can get sick from a package sent from China. I think it's really highly unlikely when you consider the time it takes for a package to get from China.
And right now, what we do know is that obviously these droplets that can contain the viron or the virus itself, it may not be able to survive outside the human body for very long. So even if it may, for example, come on a package or a box, depending on how long it's been there, it may not actually be able to survive outside. But we still don't know. Closing borders will stop the spread of the virus. These types of respiratory viruses, they don't respect borders, as we know, and it's not